Welcome back. A push from music venues and promoters across Michigan tonight. More than 30 of them are coming together and forming an association to lobby the state for financial aid in order to save their industry. Fox 17's Marisa Oberle spoke to the owner of the intersection who's behind the effort.
Scott Hammontree says the industry rarely collaborates like this, but explains members of the newly formed Michigan Independent Venues and Promoters Association know that needs to change, believing that this unity will help bring people back into their businesses and performers up on stage. An open floor and empty stage, chairs and tables piled up. Scott Hammontree, co-owner of the intersection in Grand Rapids.
Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard to
says the coronavirus pandemic is devastating to his business. The concert venue closed with no ability to even partially reopen since mid-March.
I'm having Zoom calls about teaching people how to sign up for unemployment, and it's extremely difficult.
Hammontree estimates COVID-19 postponed 60 shows at the intersection, leaving $250,000 worth of potential refunds, and says it's a similar situation for other businesses like his across the state, which is why Hammontree formed the Michigan Independent Venue and Promoter Association in November.
I'm an optimist, and I'm kind of I'll never give up kind of person, and so that's what my philosophy has been.
It's a local chapter of the National Independent Venue Association. The 31-member growing group now asking the state legislature to set up a $10 million grant fund to assist Michigan venues and promoters as lawmakers negotiate supplemental budget requests over the next 2 weeks. Federally, a bill is being considered that would establish a $10 billion program, but Hammontree says they need to be prepared at every level.
We have been forced to be closed at no fault of our own. As an industry, we haven't been clamoring to open. We're not, suing the governor. We know that having 1,500 people in here on top of each other, singing, dancing, spraying their droplets is not a safe thing to do. At the same time, we need help.
Hammontree says the money will be used to pay rent, utilities, and any other expenses over the next 6 months.
It's a bare minimum, but it would help the majority of our members survive. We just need a little help. We just need a little help to get to the other side so we can reopen and go right back to doing what we used to do.
Now, if people in West Michigan would like to help with the association's efforts, Hammontree says the best way to do so is to write a letter to your local leaders. Reporting in Grand Rapids, Marisa Oberle, Fox 17 News.